old house leans like he's tired of the lights. Buzzards draw circles over rust-colored sky. My truck door hangs crooked like a mouth that won't pray. Got your name called jagged and a knife on the dash today. Rusty blade ballad cut deep in my hand. Every line I'm singing is a bloodstained brand. You lived in the rear view, I stayed in this wasteland. Rusty blade ballad, I can't drop, I can't stand. Gas sign flickers, 2 towns back. Blacktop broken like a busted track. Your picture in the visor keeps swinging in time to a slow steel moan and a guilty mind. Rusty blade ballad cut deep in my hand. Every line I'm singing is a bloodstained brand. You left in the rear view, I stayed in this wasteland. Rusty blade ballad, I can't drop, I can't stand. Yeah. I took that short road past the bone white pines. Sheriff found the bottle, but not what's on my mind. If ghosts keep count of every debt unpaid, they're humming this tune about a man and his blade. Rusty blade ballad cut deep in my hand. Every word I'm howling is a burned out land. You fade in the distance like a runaway train. Rusty blade ballad, dragging steel through my veins. Oh. Found a ring in the glove box, been thin like a prayer gone bad. Ash in a cup, map on the dash. Red X where I buried my past. Motel key on a busted chain, rattles every time I hit the crack in the road. Name on the sign's been peeling 10 years. Still points everywhere I promised I'd go. Got these molten lead blues heavy in my veins, slow and cruel. Every mile I shoot tastes like rust and fuel. Got these molten lead blues, they drag my shadow through the dust. Burn my tongue each time I say your name in trust. Judge's words still stuck in my throat. Still tiptoe when the sheriff shook my hand. Blood on the cuffs, mud on my boots. Truth sank deeper than the quicksand. There's a church with a door blown off. Choir books curled from a long ago fire. I drive by slow engine holding its breath. You sing my name in that ghosted choir. Got these moltenly blue heavy in my veins, slow and cruel. Every mile I chew tastes like rust and fuel. Got these moltenly blue. They drag my shadow through the dust. Burn my tongue each time I say your name in trust. If I turn this wheel to the canyon edge, let the dark rush up like a black parade. Would the ground rise soft? Would your voice sound clear, or would I just sing like a thrown away blade? Oh, got these molten blue heavy in my veins, slow and cruel. Every mile I chew tastes like rust and fuel. Got these molten lead blue. Drag my shadow through the dust till the road runs out and the sky runs red with these molten lead blue. Black top bleeding into rust, sunset like a busted truss. Mile markers lean like crooked teeth, vultures tracing names beneath. Bible in the dash, pages torn, bottle in the sea, cap long gone. Rear view full of flashing ghosts, every lie of most. Hear the hammer's heavy echo rolling down a ragged road. Every sin I ever carried, rise of wind and scrape my soul. On a judgment waiting at the gallows, let it swing and let it roar. Hear the hammer's heavy echo, I ain't running anymore. Spits and argues with me. Old church riding on the hill, cross lean like it lost the will. Tattooed knuckles on the wheel, spell out every deal I seal. One for blood and one for bone, both of them still unpaid loans. Hear the hammer's heavy echo, yeah, rolling down that ragged road. Every sin I ever carried, rise of wind to scrape my soul. On the judgment's waiting at the gallows, let it swing and let it roar. Hear the hammer's heavy echo, I ain't running anymore. You edges, bars, a rusted pen. Now I hear it in the wire, humming low like funeral choirs. If there's mercy in that sky, it never once looked in my eyes. So I press my heel in deeper dust, drive this coffin made of rust. Hear the hammer's heavy echo rolling down that ragged road. Every sin I ever carried, rise a wind and scrape my soul. Your judgment's waiting at the gallows. Let it swing and let it roar. Hear the hammer's heavy echo. I ain't running anymore. Headlights crawl on a cracked black ribbon, buzzards circling what the law left missing. Got a rust red sky and a glove box Bible, page corners burned from every small revival. Ash on my jeans, blood on the throttle, old tin flask and an unmarked bottle. A voice in the wind saying, boy, don't go, but the road already branded my bone. Two wheels and one soul, rolling like a ghost in a borrowed coat. If the reaper wants a ride, let him ride, let him roll. I made my deal in a rearview glow, left my name in the dust where the wild dogs roam. One soul and a heart that won't go home. State line sign shot full of sorrow, dry brown river where the saints beg tomorrow. Gas pump car spits dirt in my shadow. Every mile marker feels sharp, feels shallow. Got sins in a sack where the tool should rattle. Boot prints baked in the bones of this gravel. If a prayer ever lived in this broke down road, it died in a ditch with the unpaid notes. Two wheels and one soul, rolling like a ghost in a borrowed coat. If the reaper wants a ride, let him ride, let him roll. Ice your cold hands in a neon glow. Sign that line, then I let it all go. Two wheels and one soul, and a heart that won't go If you hear that low roar under your window, that ain't thunder, that's my shadow. Riding shotgun with the smoke and crows, chasing every last lie this highway knows. Two wheels and one soul, rolling like a ghost in a borrowed coat. If the reaper wants a ride, let him ride, let him roll. When they caught my stone by the old dirt road, let it say he rode hard, never did what he was told. Two wheels and one soul, fading out in the undertow. Mile marker rusted, name shot clean away. Sun's a busted lantern, bleeding out the day. Tumbleweed confession, rolling through my teeth. Jaw full of old gravel, boot nails underneath. On the anvil of despair, hear the hammer in the sky. Oh Lord, every promise turns to iron, every truth begins to lie. On the anvil of despair, where the smoke just hangs and stares, I keep beating on this heart till there's nothing left to wear. Gas pumps, crucifixion, hanging by a thread. Buzzards draw their halos around the living and the dead. Wallet full of faces I can't call by name. Love wore out its tires far behind the flame. On the anvil of despair, hear the hammer in the sky. Yeah, every promise turns to iron, every prayer comes back dry. On the anvil of despair, where the road just sits and glares, I keep grinding down this soul till it sparks an empty air. There's mercy on this blacktop, it rides in other lanes. I just drag these broken hubcaps through the dust and gasoline. If redemption ever finds me, it'll smell like smoke and rain, or it won't know me at all, won't know my name. On the anvil of despair, hear the hammer in the sky. Oh Lord, every promise turns to iron, every dream forgets to rise. On the anvil of despair, where the law is thin as prayer, I keep driving in that fire till my shadow isn't there. Headlines crawl on a cracked black ribbon. Buzzards circling with the law they're missing. We got a rust red sky and a glove box Bible. Page corners burn from every small revival. Ash on my jeans, blood on the throttle. Old tin flask and an unmarked bottle. Her voice in the wind saying, boy, don't go. But the road already branded my bones. Two wheels and one soul, rolling like a ghost in a borrowed coat. If the reaper wants to ride, let him ride, let him roll. I made my deal in a rearview glow, left my name in the dust where the wild dogs roam. Two wheels and one soul and a heart that won't go home. State line sign shot full of sorrow. Dry brown river where the saints beg tomorrow. spits dirt in my shadow. Every mile marker feels sharp, feels shallow. Got sins in a sack where the tools should rattle. Boot prints baked in the bones of this gravel. If a prayer ever lived in this broke down road, it died in a ditch with an unpaid note. Said bride and a ghost and an unpaid note. Two wheels and one soul, rolling like a ghost in a borrowed coat. If the reaper wants to ride, let him ride, let him roll. Yeah. I shook cold hands in a neon glow. Signed that line, then I let it all go. Two wheels and one soul and a heart that won't go home. If you hear that low roll under your window, that ain't thunder, that's my shadow. Riding shotgun with the smoke and crows, chasing every last lie this highway knows. Two wheels and one soul, rolling like a ghost in a borrowed coat. If the reaper wants to ride, let him ride, let him roll. When they carved my stone by the old dirt road, let it say rode hard, never did what he was told. Two wheels and one soul, fading out in the undertow. Motel sign, missing two red letters. Screen door hangs like a busted jaw. Sand in my teeth from the last bad promise. Blood in my blueprints, headlights gone. Wind cut low through the busted siding. Radio dies on a gospel draw. Hash on my tongue from a burnt out morning. Name on my license ain't mine at all. And sand and well, that's all that's chasing me. The ghosts in the rear view glass clawing at the seams. If this road is a grave, then let it swallow my name. Wind, sand, and whale gonna grind me down the same. Black cross by the dry creek shoulder. 10 crown nailed to a leaning post. Vultures spin like slow black dancers, counting off sins for an absent host. Last town's eyes were a swarm of locusts. inside it. Said you can't outrun what you drag behind. Oh, insane and well, that's all that's chasing real. Yeah, voices in the power lines buzzing like a plea. This road is a grave, and let it swallow my name. Wings, sand, and wheel gonna grind me down the sand. Grind me down the sand. I left her rain in a cracked St. Basin. Left that town in a sheet of flame. Every mile is a fresh damnation. Every mile